Hello and welcome back to the network. Now, with the end of the Xbox 360's life drawing near, I figured it's probably a good time to talk about modded consoles. Which is why today we'll be going over all things modded 360s, the features, which models are best for modding, and touching briefly on what the modding process entails. Hopefully this video can answer most of your questions regarding 360 modding, but in the event that I missed something, feel free to leave your questions in the comments and I'll try to answer as many as I can. With that out of the way, let's move on to some of the features you can expect to get from one of these consoles. With a modded Xbox 360, you can open your system up to the wonderful world of Homebrew, giving you access to everything from using a custom dashboard to turning your console into a Windows 95 PC. When it comes to available Homebrew for the system, you have a wide variety of options, including a bunch of emulators for playing all your favorite retro and arcade titles, the option to install mod menus for a variety of games, the ability to back up your original Xbox and 360 titles to the console's hard drive, playing multiplayer via System Link over the internet, and so much more. And for those of you out there who are looking to sail the 7 seas, there are options for that as well. However, we here at the network don't endorse those methods and only promote the use of software you legally own. Other than that, a modded Xbox 360 is truly one of the best consoles to own for its homebrew options alone. With that being said, you may ask which of the 3 console revisions are the best suited to mod. Over its lifetime, the Xbox 360 may have only had 3 cosmetic revisions, but under the hood there were 8 main motherboard revisions. The Xenon, Zephyr, Opus, Falcon, Jasper, Trinity, Corona, and Winchester boards to be precise. The Falcon, Jasper, and Trinity boards are by far the best and most reliable when it comes to modding, although any of the motherboard revisions are compatible. Aside from the Winchester board found in some E models, unfortunately that revision isn't moddable at the time of this video. Identifying Falcon and Jasper motherboards is rather easy, as both can be found within the fat style of consoles that have an HDMI port and don't contain a center peg inside of the power socket. When it comes to Trinities, they're only found within the slim systems that have a manufacture date before July 2011 and use a 10.83 amp power supply. The Xenon, Zephyr, and Opus models are undesirable due to their increased rate of red ring of death, in addition to the Xenon and Opus both lacking an HDMI out port. The Corona boards can be found in later slim or E models and have the potential to be modded. However, they're more complicated to do so when compared to the Trinity motherboards. When it comes to modifying the system, the main method used for modding Xbox 360s is via Reset Glitch Hack, or more commonly known as RGH. There is another method known as JTAG, but that was practically phased out with the introduction of RGH and a few console updates. Now for a simple and brief explanation for how RGH works in your console, it essentially causes the system to soft restart during its initial startup and load into a custom bootloader which allows you to run unsigned code. Sadly, the Xbox 360 is incapable of using any software-based mods, therefore requiring that the physical system hardware be modified in order for this process to happen, meaning that if you're wanting to mod the console, you'll have to solder components into the system. This is normally done via one of 2 methods. For fat consoles, it's achieved via the use of either a Cool Runner or Matrix Glitcher mod chip, which is known as the RGH 1.2 method. As for the slims, it's typically done with 2 wires and a resistor, known as the RGH3 method. You can use RGH3 on the fat models, however the compatibility can be a hit or a miss, so be prepared for the need to potentially install a mod chip onto one of those consoles. If you're interested in learning more about these 2 methods, we have a set of videos going over how to mod a console using RGH 1.2 and RGH 3 on the channel already. Overall, a modded 360 is a great console to own, as it hosts a ton of different features, making it a great addition for your gaming setup. I definitely recommend picking one up, either by stimulating the market if you're uncertain in your soldering abilities, or braving the task and modding one yourself. Now if you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like and making that subscribe button glow, as it really helps out the channel. And if you have any lingering questions or want to be a part of the network, be sure to check out our official Discord server and the link down below. With that, I'll see you in the next one.